Okay, hello everyone and welcome to Honkai Star Rail once again. So, today the goal is first and foremost check through the items I got and see which ones would be best for my characters. But second of all, continue through the story, and that is generally the gist of the plan. Whether or not we actually do that, or if I get caught and just like sidetracked, uh this is one of those examples where like I can't tell if the audio is like too quiet or too loud. Okay, we're good. Okay. Pardon me for getting distracted once again. So I got a lot of stuff like relics just to see which ones would probably best fit Dan Hyung, because I want to get something like that best suits what he's for. So I have a lot of boots. uh, this one was pretty good. That one was okay. That one, if I remember correctly, was really nice. So I'm gonna switch out real fast just in case, cause I think those were all things I needed for this character. Um, yeah. Okay, so give me a second while I check what type of boots I needed for him. Cause for Dan Hyung, he Dan Hyung, there we go. Dan Hyung. His boots needed to be attack percentage, which I think that was. And then it's crit rate, crit damage, and attack percentage and attack. So all damage based stuff. So what was the boots? It was attack, crit rate, or attack percentage, crit rate. Yeah, those are like the perfect boots for him. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Uh, actually, wait. Uh, I can auto add for a little bit here. We'll stop whenever it gets to the point where I feel as though we're running low, because I don't want to waste it all on one thing again. So, and then gloves needed to be, what was it again? Man, I need to like take a picture of it and then just like look at it, because I keep going back and forth between this and okay, so crit damage, crit rate, I believe. Crit damage, crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, which makes sense. Okay, attack, attack. Yeah, that one works. But I'll check through the gloves I got for him, just in case if there's something better. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, that's actually really nice. Okay. And then attack percentage, that one was pretty good. I remember that. Crit rate, but that one's also attack percentage, so we'll see if we can find any other ones that are just like insane for him, or okay, yeah, nah. Nah. I'll keep what I have for him. Uh the hat, let's see if we got any better hats for him. Because right now the ones we have is HP, but it has attack, speed, and crit damage as ladder stuff. Yeah, I think that's the best I'm getting in that area. So I think we're doing pretty good with Dan Hyung's stuff. So I'll go ahead and stick with this for now, unless if I find something really good to replace it later. But I think right now we're pretty much set. Um, I have a lot of relics that I can use to upgrade stuff. We'll stick with that for now, and because honestly, I think we're pretty good. Uh, Kind of want to see what. So his crit damage is at 108.7%. His crit rate is 22.8%, which isn't horrible. Speed's pretty good. Defense, attack, HP. Normally, what I do is I like to compare it to one of my friends who is really good at building things, like character wise. It's actually insane how good he can build his characters. But I will be checking that real fast just to see. Um, in the meantime, I'm going to try and do this as to avoid um, just outing his account. Uh, do do. Dang it. Okay. Oh, there it is. There we go. Um, how did he get his crit rate so high? Wait a minute. Huh. Because in like a lot of the defensive stuff, my character is built better in that aspect. But with crit rate and crit damage, he has insane crit rate and crit damage, and I don't know how. I'm actually terrified. Huh. Trying to think as to that one could be the issue. Uh, that definitely would increase crit rate by a lot, but it would decrease my damage output. Um, yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. And I can't really get relics for her because of the fact that Firefly stuff that I need to upgrade in the future, or that I can upgrade in the future, and him. I want to say I did not have the right thing for him currently. This might be it, because like with what I have is okay, but it's not what I need, because he's a very defensive character, so he needs more health and defense. Um, so let's see real fast for the man, the myth, the legend, Japard. Um, because I have most of the stuff, so it's speed and defense, defense percentage, defense percentage, defense percentage, energy regeneration rate, speed. So speed, def percentage, and so yeah, so that needs to change. Speed and def percentage. Man. Speed and def percentage is hard to find in this. So speed, that does not have any def percentage. I'll keep that for now though, since Def percentage, uh, defense, and then speed and def percentage and health. Defense. Actually, can I find another one that's better? It's Bellabog. Okay. Ice damage boost. That's not what I'm looking for. Def percentage and speed. Wait, am I? What? Aren't I looking for energy regeneration rate though? Or is that this? Sorry for wasting a lot of people's time with this, but I'm. Break effect is nice, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. That's gonna be stuff that I'm gonna have to search for in the future. Huh. Oh well. I'll go ahead and I think I found something here because of speed and def percentage. I think it was this one because that's def percentage, HP, and speed, which are all the things I needed. Oh hey, yeah, I got Firefly. I got Firefly a little bit ago, and I've just been trying my best to upgrade her, but considering the fact that I don't have many things because of story that I've been waiting to do while I've been streaming, it's kind of kind of throwing that out of whack. But how's it going, man? It's good to see ya. Rune May. Oh yeah. Uh, I should or I could have. It's just I also really wanted to get Firefly just because of the damage output, but okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I probably should have, but hindsight's 2020, and I don't really look behind me all that much, so but that makes sense. I probably should have. Uh so I think we've built him relatively well. Firefly I want to build next. I have not built this man at all. You, I've kind of built, but that's not the point of this. Oh yeah, I forgot that whoops. I forgot I had a whole bunch of stuff that I could use to at least upgrade her. But, how's it been going, man? Ooh. That's good. Glad to hear it. Have you gotten Rune May yet, or? Okay. Wait. Fleet of the Ageless. Oops. I don't think I have Fleet of the Ageless. Yeah, I do not have Fleet of the Ageless. Oh, where is that? Um, Fleet of the Ageless. Ah, here we go. Dang. Okay. Honestly, fair. I have not. I have been very behind on that, but what does the Fleet of the Ageless's thing look like? Now I'm confused. Because I know this is Fleet of the Ageless. Oh, oh. There we go. It's not called Fleet of the Ageless. It's called the Xianxiao Lufu's celestial thing. And I butchered that horribly, but we don't talk about that. Oh. Oh. So I might as well at least switch it over. I'm not gonna upgrade it at all, but like, no, not yet. Anyway, other than that side distraction that I just went on, let's go ahead and go back to story. Full story modes. Where is that? Level rewards. Oh, I have level rewards. I should probably go check that. That would probably be a good thing. Where art thou? Oh, hey. No. Sorry, March. I was trying to talk to Pom Pom. Trailblazer level. Oh, it's like cones today. I was like, I really needed that if that's for armor or for relics. Where? Mission. Here we go. Navigate. Confirm. Time to go to Robin's POV.
So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
Yep. Considering the fact that that happened and Robin died. Well, I say died, quote unquote, because I don't think she's dead.
They would protect the guests within the dreamscape, but I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park, and soon after, a rip tore through the sky.
Oh, yeah, that's us.
Leaking out of the void. The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
Well, there's also just the fact that you can just hang out and have fun. Like, it may not be safe, but at least you're having fun, right? As someone's dying in the background.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape. However, their target
Don't
is
worry
not
about
the
that. Have fun.
but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Miss Robin,
Are you sure about that?
Family has already sealed off the theme park and has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem. The family can
That way you're gonna get stabbed.
protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
Yeah, you gamble with everything else, so.
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident.
If you think about it, we all gamble a lot more than we think we do because of the fact that whenever we eat bad foods and all that stuff, we gamble with our lives in that sense that we just hope we don't get any diseases or anything like that that could be health related. But besides the point,
Dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safe
other
for
than
the
that,
dreamscape
we
of
don't
the
talk
family's
about
rule.
that.
I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
McDonald's getting ready to mug me because I said something like that.
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC. So
What? That's
let's not
crazy.
warm
You have
unnecessary
plenty of people
incidents.
buying out tickets to watch that happen. Like, I don't know what you mean.
With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies, the family has arranged this gift for the guests. Thank you for understanding.
Why are you handing out the bomb? Oh, I know your whole thing is chaos, but man, like,
You've had quite a bit to drink.
Hello. May I ask what happened here?
hands the bombs to the IPC
Nothing
or
be
to the
worried
cops.
about. There's been
These
a
are technically
small
cops,
rehearsal
but like,
mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
ugh.
Hey,
No, I'm not gonna be
you
calm.
don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't sweat it. You
Don't
did a
sweat it. I'm just gonna
great
get you
job.
guys
I
fired.
know how it is.
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss
Restored
Robin,
soon.
intensify our patrols to
3
ensure
years later.
no incidents occur.
Hey, we finally fixed half of the things here.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it?
As you can see, I don't trust the mafia.
Feel free to speak your mind.
Well,
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
Yes, we're trying to destroy the world. Totally not the person with a bomb.
myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC, he's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did not agree.
Oh, joy.
The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and I'll have something to show you.
Yes. Tracking his whereabouts.
Situation,
Totally.
the IPC can't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my behalf that protecting the dreamscape requires everyone's help. This is a small gift prepared by the
Stop
IPC.
handing out bombs to everybody. Why?
Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
I can't believe I received a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
If trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured, the dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
I know your whole thing's chaos, but stop handing out bombs. You even gave it to the cops. You gave the bomb to a cop. Like, casually, too. But anyway. Hello.
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic
I have.
superstar.
There's an
Miss
80%
Robin.
chance that she's about to hand out another bomb to this guy.
I didn't expect you to be here. I'm honored.
Didn't expect me to fan. Everyone here is a fan. They're all here to watch you. What do you mean?
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin. Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Real? No. Clone? Kind of. A fake? Yes.
But the ceremony is fundamentally
Ugh.
about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone. If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse.
Man. My eyes are really messing with me. I apologize. Whoa.
Regarding the recent mishap, I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched.
Lies, deception. That was totally, absolutely special effects. We're using some just random stuff. One of them happened to be chips, and one of them had to be a red beam.
Plus, I met that
So,
generous gentleman. He looked really out of
you
it.
seem like you're lying. I'm not lying!
Is this also part of the performance?
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
Oh, dear. Oh, my eyes.
Even if you
They
say
hate me,
Miss
so.
Robin, it's hard to believe.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of...
Imagine if she was saying this out loud.
Huh? What was I just doing? And, who might you be, miss?
Here, take this, little guest. This gift has been specially prepared for you by the family. Make sure to take
Just
care
full
of
on gave up on the whole
the
thing,
charm
apparently.
has
Just
been
went, you know what? Bomb. Here
When
you
the
go.
show reaches its climax, press the button together with the others around you. You never know. Something very exciting might happen.
That sounds suspicious. I'm not gonna press it.
We're back to where it all began. You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony. It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare
That
the
was a
entire truth.
long pause. I was like, what?
As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
Are you alright?
Fine. Sorry, I hope I haven't scared you. I know you have.
Ah, jumps off platform.
Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme, in that instant before it killed me? I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils, so following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme.
So you did die?
That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel. I intended
I'm
to call
confused.
upon death before you arrived, to solve the riddle using more direct means, and then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria miasma exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality. But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed. I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this.
So it's
beautiful
not
scene.
death.
Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles. And so
Okay, so no one's
then I
dying by
returned to the
death. It's
hotel
just
in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity.
so you fought us.
I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after all my attempts proved futile. It wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream,
When this one weird
causing
lady
you all
that
to
had
fall
the
forward
power
into
of
the
like
abyssal depths of the
the
dreamscape,
samurai or something,
that I
just
was able to
go.
awaken you and your companions one by one.
Oh boy. Ugh.
And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
I'm completely
I
confused
know
to stand.
it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer.
So close, yet so far away. That's why I had to come in here to help you out.
And then I can prove it to you.
Punches me in the face.
Let's leave this place. Please close your eyes. Take a deep
One shot punch.
and visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times. 3,
Too bad.
2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
After a piercing screech, a thick and ferocious surge of memoria crashes into your chest, churning and ravaging. Your consciousness becomes like scraps of paper caught in a whirlpool, breaking apart, dissolving, and dispersing within the turbulent, muddied current. Immeasurable voices resonate through the symphony of memoria like roaring thunder, and among them, one echo stands out with an exceptional clarity. You know it comes from the girl beside you, your heart beating into the same rhythm in silence, and then more silence. Until memories stir up, ripples in that quiet darkness.
I never knew you could do this. Do you have a driver's license?
No.
I do.
That is surprising.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins.
No, it's nothing. I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm not so sure. about
What's
that.
going on? Like,
Slow down a bit.
oh, is that why she has the armor?
Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body.
A long silence ensued. Neither of them brought up any topic, seemingly accustomed to this silence. It wasn't until much later that a soft sigh once again broke the quiet in the car.
Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script too.
Sorry.
Huh.
I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before, it's a bad habit.
So the script is like something that they can read to tell the future?
Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver.
I would like to live, preferably.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Hey, don't take everything so seriously.
Okay, puts hands off a wheel, lets everything just go as is. Scare Firefly a little bit.
Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end.
Oh, so they know how they're
When
going
it
to die.
arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
Huh.
After today,
archipelago's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation.
Okay, so they can tell the future up to a point?
That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Huh.
Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Mr. Yang, you're here too?
This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles. It abides by a certain
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't kill him.
abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef. Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker. Since
Is the
Dreamflux
Watchmaker,
Reef
like,
is where it brings its
controlling
captives,
the
it's
death
likely
thing?
that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed. But from the whispers of the residents, we've heard a familiar name.
Oh.
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time.
Huh.
Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him. Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
The real dreamscape, the land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Why are you here? Hello, depressed bird. This trash bag is mine. Okay. Darn it. Those were darn good products and the robbers took them all. I was too careless. I shouldn't have fallen for such an obvious trap. It's fine as long as our people are still around. We can find a way to produce another batch of dream bubbles. One day, we'll have them pay back everything that belongs to us twofold. Okay.
Keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take
Later.
us to the center of the land of the exiles.
Let me get rich by opening these chests. And then I will do so. Hello, bird. Do 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 do. Hello, light bird. Good thing I stopped, or else I would have completely missed that.
What a huge clocky. Looks like the Watchmaker
Huh?
also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is definitely huge. Hello, Sinister Bird. Bye, Sinister Bird. Okay, but that is a huge clocky. Oh, it's pointing upward. The giant clocky here is the street's proud landmark. Children from other neighborhoods all look upon it with great envy. The citizens see cleaning and maintaining this statue as a part of their lives. The giant clocky must see this as a part of its life too. Beautiful dreams are always sure to fade away under the corrosion of nightmares, but Clocky's smile is eternal. Is it though? Are we sure about that one? But anyway. Time to go downstairs. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, we're going upstairs. I was incorrect about the direction we were going. Okay. Where Splendor meets sorrow. Dearest passenger, please do not stop during something.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach.
That worries me. All my characters just got healed.
The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
When
Yeah.
I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas.
Huh.
The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Huh.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district.
I'll be turning left because I'm gonna be
There are
looking
more
for
people
like chests.
Perhaps someone knows where she is.
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect later.
Okay.
Letting her go was the right decision.
Is that Clocky and
Further
Misha? Wait a minute.
observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to. Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
Yeah.
He's right over there, the Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after
It's part of
Miss
his regular
Alvarez
trip.
said the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
In the meantime, I'm looking around. 'Cause hey, there's a chest there. Interesting. Hello, Dr. Blues. Okay, this is probably for something later. If it was just stopping there, I would have kept going, but... cancel. Yoink. Hello, ticket vendor. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh well. Hello, Misha.
You were the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh. And who might this be?
That is Clocky.
Old friend and new friend. Let's high five.
Hello, Mickey.
Your memory zone mean?
Proceeds to get out black hole. Wait.
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public.
Huh.
I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
So, this is your home?
Yep.
I
After
wonder if
my work
Sleepy's the death meme.
ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes, but it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Could it be?
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Huh.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently, say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Yeah. Yeah.
Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh,
Very visible. Very visible.
I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful dream. But its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions.
That would be
Then
helpful.
we can
That
all
would
go
be
visit
helpful.
Miss Robin together. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon. So there should be enough time.
All right, then.
Okay.
We'll, follow your plan. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penconi. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser.
Has to be Gallagher. Literally
Yes,
everyone's
I think
pointing
as
him out.
well.
They're all pointing him out, not necessarily aggressively or like
Find
trying to
one way or another.
like pick him out and be like, he did it! He tried to murder us all! Like, no, but like,
Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right?
yep, he's right there.
I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart? Forget it. It's not.
I like he was like, am I still young? Because if so, that's cool and all, but like, I didn't think so.
Everyone, look!
It's the galaxy.
See the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also into Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Who? Collect.
Look, there she is.
No, I don't want to talk to Percy. I want to get the chest. I've got to go. There we go.
A little goes a long
Oh,
way.
walk in front of Kami. Wait, what was that? A black hole-esque structure spawned from the loss of the Memoria is ravenously feasting on an already destitute world. Thought devoid of any substance, it still exhibits the appearance of gravitational collapse in the dream. What irony. Sorry, I thought I read something about death. I was like, wait a minute, what?
In another
mere 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis is correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
Huh?
Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
What are you doing out here?
Amy, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics. And this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago. But now, it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results. After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist. It will disintegrate like a melting glacier, and then fuse with the sweet dream fragments on that side of the void.
So big boom, everyone die?
This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world. She'll probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
Ouch.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course. She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers.
Okay.
Due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't either.
Without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
Nope. Oh, okay.
That's right. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef before abruptly passing away.
Miss Kami regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war.
The what?
She could see the pen.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
People
The one
building
between the
homes
clockmaker
for
and the
memories.
family or whatever, I think.
I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Oh, hey.
Let me go.
Sonnabird. Bye. Okay.
Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip?
I am not a ghost. Listen to me.
Waiting for you two. Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Can't I rest in peace after death?
well, this is how it turned out.
Now you shall pay respect to March 7th, Ghost of Dreamflux Reef. Oh, that'd be so horrible and so funny at the same time. Oh. I kind of want to do it. You scared him this badly?
You're a regular comedian. He
I wanna
thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me.
Dream Flux Reef.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the Papeshi.
Invisible who?
Stop asking. You'll alert the monsters.
What?
Here,
What monsters?
them.
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name. It's all your fault. They're coming.
Oh. I guess there was actually enemies. Okay.
Hope you're prepared.
Odd.
Initiate cleanup. Detonate.
Dink.
Time to change.
1, 2, 3, or 2.
Naughty child.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh.
Nap time.
Joining the battle.
Okay.
He passed out. Intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
I see.
And he might actually be dead now.
Why aren't the other
What?
people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see Memory Zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call. But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
Put some overarm.
Jesse for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone
Many
here is living a
locals.
self-sufficient life. I don't
Okay.
know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real
Sorry for just completely ignoring your conversation, March, again, but dang it. There we go. And store? Hello, Kirk. That sounds very interesting. Activate clockwork.
Feel free to express your
Okay. Let's see what items I can buy. Don't know what this does, but sure. Don't know what this but does, but sure. Buy all the things. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. That was an explosive sneeze.
this rate the family will be done for. Done for.
Too bad. Oh well. Anyway. Oh. Might as well just buy everything that I can. Broken strings roar. When used, the ally's character with the highest current attack deals 35 more damage. Oh, okay. Oh. Hello. Let's fix this problem. Okay. Oh, I see. There we go. Oh, that. Oh, I didn't even realize that was there. Whoopsie daisies. Um. There we go. A lot of it was just randomly just throwing stuff around, hoping for the best. Okay. Hello. Awakens, punches it directly in the face.
A little goes a long way.
Ah. Oh, chest. Why? Why? I just want to talk to the other person. It keeps. Ah. There we go, Jesse.
Evening, Jesse. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two
And
are my
the
friends.
answer is Matt. Is
As for
maybe.
the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
Have you just been dragging him? Why is he still on the ground?
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
That must
Oh,
be-
Robin, yeah.
She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
Oh, hey, Sharp. How's it going, man?
Residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I did struggle a little bit earlier today because I was trying to like edit a video, but it got corrupted somehow. So then I had to get rid of everything that I had just done. That took me an hour and a half to do, and now I have to start from scratch again tomorrow. But at least I generally know what I'm gonna do. So,
I also heard that when
but
Dreamflux
other than that, I'm
it
doing
was
pretty
the
good.
center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
Star's just disintegrating. No.
If that's true,
Wah!
it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Okay. But yeah, it sucked, but it's fine. Everything will work out in the end. It just will take longer.
This is where we split up. She can't be
She can't be too far away. Me running in her general direction because I know exactly where she's at.
The remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himiko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
Hello, Micah.
Know us?
Hello, Micah. It's just like a whole, just like, and this is Micah. Like 5-10 people. Hello, Micah.
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef
Hey,
hadn't been
are
isolated
are you
from both
sure?
dreamscapes.
Are you sure about that?
Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Why are you the gravekeeper?
Gravekeeper.
Life in Dreamflux
Thank
Reef
you,
is
thank
pretty
you,
living.
thank you for
Everyone here
asking the
mostly
question
keeps
that
to
I couldn't.
themselves Without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too
Huh.
modest, Micah.
when lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts, hmm? What are you
Guardian,
talking
guide,
about,
whatever
Mr.
you want to
Yang?
call him. That is kind of what he is. Oh yeah, it is really hard because I actually, yeah, I checked, and I am the highest I ever got was silver 2. I do have friends that have gotten extremely high in the rankings, but it is difficult. And what I've also realized and found out is the most Smurfs tend to go to silver. Yeah. Well, right now I'm pretty low ranked because I haven't really done rankings for a while, but my highest I've ever gotten was silver 2. So, but what I'm hoping to do is the days I play Valorant, I start doing more ranked games. Just depends on how much time I have to do so. But this Thursday I'm actually gonna have someone with me. Someone's gonna be hanging out, and we'll be both playing Valorant. So we'll at least have a duo. But they may not want to play ranked, but either way, but yeah, it is extremely difficult to rank up in Valorant. Cause I think the most amount of Smurfs you'll see is in silver-ish gold, in that general range, and that is where you'll see the most Smurfs. And that's fair. Yeah. Like for me, there's some games that I do way better if I play on the PC, and then others where I do way better when I play on the PS4 because of just like the general, like how I feel with the controls. So like for example, Valorant, I probably won't be doing that great at all on the PS5 if I get a PS5 soon, but and Rainbow I've kind of gotten to the point where it's just like same skill level on both PS4 and on PC. Um, and then just generally, I like having a bigger screen, so I'll play games like this or story games on here. Except what's the game called? Wow, Elden Ring. Elden Ring I play on the PS4 because that's all I have it on, so.
Hmm?
But
On that note, Mr.
there,
Mika,
it's
which
definitely like
tombstones are
50-50
you
on whether or
referring
not
to?
you'll do better on
Did
PC
you
or
cross any
PS4.
graveyard when we arrived?
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there.
Hey, we're gonna go see some tombstones.
But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
Yeah. Like, like, for me personally, I actually feel better on the PC, but that's also because I haven't done PS4 controller in forever. Oh yeah, you're really good at Rocket League.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please.
It's just a
The
mass
roads here at
murder.
Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
No, I will not. Hey, we have a guest to show you to. It's just the murderer is like, we were supposed to arrest him like 3 weeks ago. What do you mean?
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
But yeah, it's definitely 50-50 on whether or not you'll do better on PC or the controller.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality,
Hey, Robin, you're alive!
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids,
I knew you wouldn't kill these people off.
but I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef. Talked to everyone I met,
Yeah.
and they all told me
But
the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
but that is kind of this with everything. Everyone starts off just at the beginning. So, like for me, I was very awkward with a PC because I was so used to PS4 controls. But after a while, you're able to ease yourself into it. So, but whenever you do get a PC, I've been told that it's definitely better to build the PC than to buy a pre-built one. I got a pre-built one just because I don't have the capabilities to build a PC. Because, like, I could probably get the materials. It's just I do not have the ability to put things together. And I know this for a fact. Like, what I'm very good at is imagining the thing, but I can never bring it into reality. I'm only good at imagining the thing.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony.
Yeah, same.
And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family.
But yeah, that's basically the same reason for me too.
We compare people to birds. These kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength.
Well, honestly, that should still work. It may not work as well as a gaming PC, but it'll still do games. So there we go. I needed to reset my seat.
And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream,
Okay.
I can walk toward them.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their
Okay.
significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality.
Yeah, I was trying to think in my brain thing that how much gigabytes of RAM I had, because one thing I'll highly suggest is for RAM, if you do get a PC, make sure to check in the PC case, because me and a friend were like, we were talking about it, and he was like, dude, your RAM is awfully low, man. It was like, oh, really? Because I think I had, I want to say 8. And he was like, dude, that is awfully low. Are you sure? I was like, that's what it says, I guess. And he's like, okay, we're going to need to get you some more RAM. So he opened the casing, and then he looked at me with the most confused expression and I was like, what? He's like, look under the fan. I look under the fan. They just shoved more gigs of RAM underneath the fan without actually plugging it in. I'm just like, okay. So,
You know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No.
And
Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness.
Oh, yeah.
And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic.
but yeah, just me and him were looking at each other in the face. We were just looking at each other going like, so you're telling me I could have had more gigs of RAM if I just looked underneath the fan? And why did my Siri go off? Siri, no. Okay, there we go. I don't know why Siri went off. That was really weird. I don't know why. Just my phone went brought up Siri. I'm like, huh? What?
You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again.
And I'm glad I'm alive too. Thank you.
I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana. But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
Huh.
Sweet dreams collapse.
Here,
Memo keeper
have a
mentioned
cough
the
drop.
same thing.
She just looked at me straight in the eyes like, bro, what's a cough drop gonna do?
While I was away from Penacony,
Like full on cuts out of the like cheerful like, everything's okay. Looks at me straight in the eyes, goes, what's a cough drop gonna do?
all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here, the land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream. It's incredible. But the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors.
Oh, I thought that's the traitor of traitors. I'm like, who betrays the traitors? I'm confused.
Exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream. This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift?
See you later, Sharp.
Miss Robin?
I would highly suggest going to Swift Play and trying out ISO if you can, because ISO is pretty nice, especially whenever you're trying to like get onto a point. Because what I highly suggest is, if you're stuck behind a wall, throw up the wall, push forward, and hide behind it as fast as you can. And or throw out the weakening thing and then do that. Yeah. Because it's super nice. It's super nice.
Considering what happened with
But
Akron, it's
have a great rest of your day, man, and wish you the best on Valorant.
Influencing everyone.
Rank up to the highest.
Surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance,
Thank you.
but as far as I'm aware,
See you later, man.
the family hasn't faced any such external interventions.
Bye.
Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something. Regardless, I I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, I've
Here's my
decided to
answer.
forgo my role and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Oh. 11 system hours until Charmony Festival.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here.
Huh.
So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Let's
Yeah.
see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert. Oh,
Huh?
poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
I do.
Who's this kind voice?
I want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing. It didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds belong to the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Yeah.
I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story. As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights so that they look like shooting stars. We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So, to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air. After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
Well, that's
interesting
dark.
perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live. No matter what.
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah. But, Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't quite understand.
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, If there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, Birdie? Time to wake up. You look a little unsteady. Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Happy about that?
Where is Robin? Tell me.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you.
Why are you pointing that out?
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my fictionology. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine, you don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
As well as the other travelers.
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
Huh.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars.
Huh.
They were the heroes who saved Asdana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Yeah.
Rosalina
That's how
was
time
killed
works.
during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned.
Huh.
Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Gunslinger. Doesn't that mean that that one cowboy Boot Hill? Could he be like either a descendant or some sort of like a person that like was taught his knowledge and that's why he's also a gunslinger, maybe?
In the decade following the war, Penacony faced
Maybe.
challenges internal and external. To protect Asdana, Tiernan picked up the way of the Trailblaze again, and led the Letmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the swarm.
Ouch.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here
Huh.
we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin. Okay. That's a lot of nice stuff. Hello, Gallagher.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh, is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
Plus, all the people that are screaming that Gallagher was the one behind all of this. Like,
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions. Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation. As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my
what's a
greetings to you
fictionologist?
all.
History fictionologist? So what? Everything you told us was made up?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with Micah.
Huh.
And everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business.
Let's get
I'm sure you're
down
all
to
wondering
business.
why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy. Inviting different factions, stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
The Stellaron?
But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
The Stellaron has been completely sealed?
But if
Maybe?
that were the case, I wouldn't have invited all of you. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air.
Oh, the dream is the Stellaron.
Creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at. In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
Okay.
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
Yep, that's exactly what I said.
Time ago, back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power. And most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives. The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from the Montour System's family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
Sorry, I just got a message saying that my schedule changed, and I was trying to make sure that everything was fine. Oh, okay. Okay. It was just my schedule for next week. I was trying to make sure nothing changed for like today or something like that out of the blue. Okay.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony.
Huh.
Those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was
Oh.
it existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream.
Oh.
Laziness and cowardice, weaknesses that plague humanity, were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one. Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic memory zone. Over the years, I fabricated a meme within this dream for our use. Dormancy.
Huh.
That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
So, the legacy is
Huh.
just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Interesting. Hello.
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
Tell us now! Tell us right now!
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
Oh!
Expected. It's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the sweet dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
Lovely.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
He looks so tired.
That's easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Yes.
When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds.
Oh.
We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony. But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that
Yeah.
stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself, for the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the Sweet Dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you.
Okay.
We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
Okay.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we nameless won't
Let's
back
go
down from
save
the
a world
challenge.
again.
Isn't that right, Mr. Trailblazer?
Going up against a Dream Master. Nah, I'd surrender.
That line actually makes me a bit nervous.
Why? Why do you say that?
Sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations, and could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
No problem.
The Harmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations. I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that?
He's the leader
Yes.
of the family of Penacony.
That is how powerful he is.
The
Yes.
entire power of the Harmony behind him. Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although I can't quite...
He's gonna backstab us.
I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey. You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you.
Of course. Beep.
May I see it for a moment?
Oh, that's not the right thing.
As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter.
Oh.
Right. He intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine? Is he still alive?
Yes.
And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for. The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him.
Yeah.
Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
Okay.
Spoken like a true hero. Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed,
Why would you say that?
In Penacony. We've already collected intel about Razalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is Legwork, if I'm not mistaken. We've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
No.
Not enough to say me, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way. I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
Correct, Mundo.
And you two, young Nameless, You have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Uh-huh. You're making me blush with the flatteries. Keep them coming.
I don't know much about my life story, but I do have extraordinary skills.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom.
Wait.
Please let them know that their friend has fond memories of his time aboard the Express, which he reminisces on every time he has a good drink. As for the last name,
You've been on the... Huh?
embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Okay. Come with me, and you'll be...
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise. Brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
Ooh. Animation? 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 The world's ending! Yay! Interesting.
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last nameless of Penacony, Mikhail Char Legworth, the Watchmaker.
Oh. Pop. Goes the weasel. Ah, chest. This looks like I'm about to fight something.
Allocate these resources appropriately.
Beneath the sea surface of Memory Zone, in a garden closet closest to the full moon in the water, an elderly man rests in a recliner, enveloped in utter silence. The watchmaker, Mikhail Charlegwork, has passed into the endless, timeless dream where no sound could ever awaken him.
Sure enough, the Watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless. After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more enigmatic than me.
Well,
Huh.
let's have a look.
Okay. As the words cease, Himiko nods ever so slightly in your direction. You take a deep breath, stand steady in your mind, and turn your gaze towards the watchmaker. Touch a dream bubble in Mikhail's hand. You press your hands against the dream bubble, and the thick, viscous memoria converges under strain, then stretches outward from your fingertips, as if weaving a delicate web, and gently cradles. A chill travels through your fingertips, carrying with a myriad of vibrant and intertwined memories, as experience would suggest. But this time you see nothing at all. The dream bubble is clearly extraordinary. Perhaps the approach was wrong, you think. Holding your breath and closing your eyes, with one knee to the ground, you press your forehead against a thin film coated in memoria. Yet before you, there remains an abyss of darkness. No crimson sun descending upon snow-capped mountains, no gentle laughter, no twinkling stars, no echoes of swords clashing, and most of all, no traces of Trailblaze. There's nothing and nothing is there. Inaudibly, this is but an empty dream bubble.
Wait, what's going on? Seriously? There's nothing inside this How could a dream bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. This empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. Mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything. That's why I understand what faith means from the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
I need it to stab me in front of everybody. Oh, Boot Hill's POV.
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
Yes, my companion's already checked in.
Yes, but...
My name is Dan Hao, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pong Pong.
Oh no.
A new nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
Oh dear.
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions. I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
Well, it looks like we'll just go in then.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the Dreamscape.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to
Yeah.
verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
So nothing
Pulls out a
works,
gun.
huh?
Well, you're going to.
What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Please be patient. We need to contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Oh, fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that
Feel bad for
Mr.
Allie.
Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Something doesn't seem right.
It's all good, man.
I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
He seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Why are you shooting a gun in a public place? Ah! Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Thank you all for watching, you guys, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your guys' days, and can't wait to see you guys next time. I'm going to check real fast to make sure I'm not missing anything real fast, but okay. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get going, and can't wait to see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great rest of you guys' days. And hope you all know God loves you very, very much. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching the video in its entirety, and hope you have a great rest of your day. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and comment down below as to what you liked. And don't forget to hit the bell if you want similar content. Hope you know God loves you very, very much, and can't wait to see you guys again next time.